Cat-sitting has completely improved my life. We are here today with Mia and ooh, they're not very petty cats. So, how has cat-sitting improved my life? Well, going to clients' houses has really improved my navigation skills, or lack thereof. So my granddad was a navigator in the war. He would be able to, he'd be in an aircraft with no landmarks, just with a map, and he would know where it was. I can be like in a place where there's lots of landmarks with a map and Google Maps telling me where I am and I'm still lost. So that's completely improved my navigation skills, which has come in really handy for, I mean, navigation skills are very handy anyway, so that is good. Good girl. Very gentle takes, good girls. The extra money from cat-sitting helped keep me in university. So I have always been a poor student, and because of my chronic illness I found it hard to get a normal student job, like working in retail, working in a bar, that kind of thing. I did some pub work, but towards the end of my degrees I was finding it really hard to do that sort of thing. So the extra money from this helped keep me going in university. My time management has become so much better. So managing my own bookings, my client visits, the times that I need to go, that has, like 3 years of doing that has really improved my time management skills in general. So now I have my own limits. I know what I am capable of doing in a day, like how many sittings, how long it's going to take me to get places, like scheduling in travel time, that kind of thing. So it just really has improved my time management skills in general. As a disabled person and a chronically ill person, it helps me to feel useful. It's important to note that your worth is not measured by your productivity and how useful you are. You can just exist and you are worthy and valid. But at the same time, in the society that we live in, sometimes the fact that I might not be useful enough, or people don't consider my existence to be a useful one at this point, it does make me feel kind of bad, and it does negatively impact my mental health. But doing this job and being useful to people that are on holiday by looking after their cats, it helps me feel better and it helps my mental health in general. On the topic of mental health, it gives me a reason to get out of bed sometimes. So if I'm having a really bad mental health day and I wake up and I'm just kind of, don't want to get out and do stuff, if I have cat bookings, I have to get outside and I have to put clothes on and I have to do all the basic self-care things that otherwise I would just ignore if I didn't have to leave the house. So that really helps, and then I find that once I'm out doing stuff, doing this thing that makes me feel useful, and also seeing cats, it improves my mental health, which is great. I have gained new life experiences, and I've learned new skills. Hello. Hi. Hello. Mia. Excuse me. Such as using house alarms, which could be useful in employment situations. It's given me that experience of setting an alarm when I leave, cancelling an alarm when I enter the building so that they know it's me. Writing my master's thesis in a beautiful house with a beautiful garden, and I was sat under their little balcony with my laptop charger going through the cat flap while it was pouring with rain, but I was nice and cosy with my laptop underneath this little balcony. And that was just a really nice experience, and it just helped me to relax while writing something very important. It's got me to use new forms of public transport, so the tram. I had never used the tram before I had a specific cat client who I could only get to by tram, so it got me to use that. It's got me to use the train to go to different places. It's given me the experience of home cinema systems, which I now need in my life. So that is my life goal, is to have a home cinema system because it was great. That sort of thing. So there are non-cat things that come with cat sitting. I have met some incredible people who I now consider friends. I stay in touch with them on social media. They always send me cat pictures. If their cats do something really funny, I get copied in on it. And it's just really great to kind of expand my social circle to people I probably wouldn't meet without the cats. So it's given me some really great people in my life. And because I've been doing this for 3 years, even if I haven't been working every single day, I don't have a gap in my employment history, which, as a disabled and chronically ill person, that can be a problem. So when you're applying for jobs, if you have like a gap in employment, that's not seen as a great thing. But even if I have gaps in my client visits, I don't actually have a gap in my employment. And I also have the added bonus of having successful self-employment. Even if you don't consider it a real job, I don't have a gap. It's great. If it wasn't a real job, people wouldn't buy my services. Look at this cat. Look. Good girl. And finally, it has actually taken me all over the country. We used to have an option to have really long distance on the Can of Flat website, so I've been everywhere. I've been to Hinckley, so down in Leicester. I've been all across Nottingham. I've done a few jobs down in Cornwall since starting it when I've gone and visited home. I've gone up north. I've gone everywhere, and it's taken me to some really interesting places, and I've got to do some proper exploring, because while I'm there, before or after a visit, or if I've got 2 visits in one day, so an AM and a PM, I might as well spend the middle of my day exploring new places. So it's gotten me to do that, and I've just been seeing some great stuff. Cat sitting has changed my life for the better. Don't forget to like this video. If you're a cat sitter, I would like you to go to the comments, and I want you to tell me how cat sitting has changed your life. Or if you're not a cat sitter, which is the most surprising way that you think cat sitting has changed my life? Subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video. Videos go up every Saturday at 6 PM with at least one bonus video every single month. See ya!